Hello there everyone, welcome back to another video, and today I'm actually working on a very special build. So if you guys don't know, actually today the 22nd of April is Earth Day, and Earth Day is observed every year on the 22nd of April, and this is actually the 50th year that's being observed. But I was invited to be part of a collaboration by Kamila YouTube, and we've actually all been working on different builds for Earth Day, basically. So my idea has basically been to do a sort of castle build, but with a little bit of a twist. So this isn't going to be a normal castle, this is going to be a castle that has fallen into disrepair, and it has been overtaken by nature. And it was inspired by Earth Day itself, because the thought of being with nature and like the building being taken back by like reclaimed by nature, I think really ties in with Earth Day, the idea of preserving the planet and preserving what we have, and the idea that we only get one shot really with it, and sort of the amount of like ruin that goes on in the ecosystems and nature, and all the animals that have gone extinct and all that sort of thing. It's just remembering and thinking about those things. Obviously at the moment people this might not be at the forefront of people's minds with all that's going on with the virus, but I just thought it'd be nice to talk a little bit about that first, so that you guys understand what this build is. And like I said, it's part of a big collaboration, so it was organised by Kamila YouTube, and there's 16 of us taking part in this. I will link all the other channels that are taking part in this video, in this collaboration, in the description of the video after, so you guys can check all of their builds out, because so far from what I've seen, they're all really amazing, and you guys need to have a look at those as well. They all tie in again with the same sort of theme, with like the eco theme and the nature theme and all that sort of thing. And yeah, I just thought I wanted to mention that to start with. And just give people a time for some reflection about how the earth is and what we can do to kind of help preserving with the animals and like all the endangered species, what we can do, have a think about that. I just thought it's very important to think about these things. But yeah, I'm going to tell you a little bit of a backstory on the build itself. So the idea of this build, like I said, is a reclaimed castle, and I kind of had the idea that this is like a sort of medieval castle that's had parts added onto it. The medieval part is mostly at the back, as you can see, like the complete ruins at the back of the build that I've put on so far. And the idea was that it had been extended as the years had gone on, it got more modern, but unfortunately there'd been a fire in the back of the building which had left it in not a very good condition. So the owners of the building decided they weren't going to fix it up, and it's just been left to sit for hundreds of years. Obviously, like with The Sims, the important thing to remember is I can't do like half caved in roofing that I would like to be able to do. It's very limited on what you can actually do. You can't really make the building look completely in disrepair, but I thought I would try and make it look like it had been very consumed by nature. The inside of the building, I had the idea that it had been like looted over the years. There isn't that much furniture left inside. There's a few little bits left in, but most of it has been taken over by plants, and most of it has been taken over by like water and flooding, and just a lot of damage in general to the building. I just thought it'd be nice to like sort of do something like this, just to show how quickly nature takes things over. You might have seen many buildings in your time like that have this had happened to them, and basically they eventually just fall into a state of like you can't really recover them. Nature always finds a way to come back. Nature will take back the building, and like the building will just fall down, and very quickly as well, especially with plants. They grow very fast, and creeping plants and that, they'll grow and just consume the building. So that was what I wanted to sort of portray in this build. A lot of it I have actually cut out. I forgot to mention as well, this build took me a very long time because of the amount of like plants that I was planting. So I just thought I'd show you guys more like the highlights of the speed build. Just more like the parts where I am like doing things that are very like pivotal to the build. I've shown you guys the main actual structure. Now I'm just adding on like the algae and stuff on the floor and like the plants on the floor, and I'm going to be moving on soon into the inside of the building. But yeah, I just wanted to explain all that to you guys, and like I said, we are all doing these builds to time with Earth Day, just a very special collaboration that was organised by Kamila, and I really I thought it was a brilliant idea when she messaged me and asked me to be part of it. I thought it was a really nice idea, and you guys should definitely go and check out her channel, and definitely check out all the other ones that are part of it. We've got stop motions and speed builds and all sorts of different things for you guys to check out. They'll all be going up today as well, so you've got plenty of things to watch, and hopefully you guys can find something new that you want to watch, like a new channel from this. There's a lot of like smaller channels taking part, so that's really nice, and it gives a chance for everyone to like showcase their work and things like that. So yeah, I just wanted to talk about that. I'm kind of rambling a little bit, but I wanted to do a talkie speed build because it's been a long time since I actually did one. In my last couple of speed builds, I didn't really speak in them. They were just music, and I thought it'd be nice to do something where I have a little bit of a chat to you guys about various things. So this was what I wanted to talk about. I just wanted to tell you guys that as well, yeah, and just talk about the build. So this build has also got like this little pool that I thought was really cool. Like I thought I'm gonna do like a little truck that's like being submerged in water. Like I said, the actual build itself is on it's actually on Brindleton Bay, like the 64x64 lot, and the idea was like it had gradually got flooded, like bits of the landscaping have been flooded, and there's also like going to be some flooding inside as well. Just over the years the water's like gathered, and it's made like little pools inside and outside the building, which like fish and stuff may live in or may not. It looks very stagnant, the water does. Very green. And yeah, I'm doing like this main hall as well. The idea with this was as well that the part of the buildings have fallen down. There's like bits of sort of like scattered rubble and things on the floor outside, and I thought like the main structure that's standing is like the Great Hall. There's also I think they left the kitchen and just like a couple of other rooms, but a lot of the building itself is actually gone, and that was the idea too. We don't have any bedrooms left or anything like that. We have like the servants side of the house, which is to the right where the kitchen and things are. But I thought it'd be really cool just to like make sure, like, just focus more on like the actual main rooms of the building rather than like doing all that sort of thing. So this is very different to what I usually do. There's no real like decoration here. I just wanted to make it completely random. So as you can see, I'm just placing down loads and loads of little plants and things just everywhere, with no like real symmetry or anything. It's just meant to be like random as possible. Just to like reflect the idea that this has been taken over by nature. And I wanted to make it very dark as well. I actually decided like later on in the build I'm going to change the colours of the walls. I just wanted to make it like seem like it had gone very damp and like very very dark and nasty inside, just past the point of repair. I also thought it'd be quite cool, like when I was building this, I thought it'd be cool to have like a sim explore it. Like I actually have included some like treasure and stuff in this castle, and this isn't going to be on the gallery just yet. It will be on the gallery as soon as I can put it on, and I will link my gallery ID below. So I thought it'd be cool to have it as like a place to explore. And I also thought that maybe one day I might do a renovation of this and bring it back up to like how it would have been. I thought that would be cool too. So just tying in with like and future builds basically. I thought that would be nice, like to do like a little makeover of this if you guys would be interested in seeing that. But like for the most part, this is just completely destroyed by like nature and just like natural. The time that's progressed, the building has like just fallen into disrepair. I wish that we could have like windows that have been smashed. That the idea was the arches that I've got up as well along the builds in places it would be like windows are smashed. I wish we could have like more smashed window sort of things. And yeah, I thought I'll leave like some chairs and like some tables like scattered about as if they've been moved, and like just parts of the kitchen remaining as well, like not the cabinets on the top or anything, just little parts just still in there, the parts that the looters couldn't remove. That was the idea of that. And then we also have this greenhouse at the back, which I'm not going to go into too much with it, but I just thought that's where the most of the plants have come from. Like there's a little greenhouse at the back with pots all up onto like the tables and stuff, and that's kind of like where all the plants are spilled out and like just caking over the inside first. You'll notice with this build that the inside is being completely consumed first and the outside is still standing. Just like the main structure itself is still standing, but the inside is just irreparable at the moment. But maybe, like I said, maybe one day we can actually go ahead and take a look at actually trying to repair it, and I could do a video of like clearing it out and stuff. I thought that would be quite cool. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this, guys. Thank you so much for supporting my channel as always, and if you guys like this sort of thing, then make sure you go and check out all the other speed builds which people are doing, the stop motions. I will link them all below. There should also be a playlist up as well with all the different videos that you can check out. So thank you so much, guys, and I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.